Here, Coach Conger, you guys got done hosting the Red River Rivalry tournament. I mean, what was it like to have this many, kids here and from all over the state?
Yeah, we put a lot of pride into this event. When it came to fruition a couple years ago, I think it's the 5th year. When it came to fruition a couple years ago, it was the brainchild of Jeff McCall at American Wrestler, and he really wanted to get a Red River going between Oklahoma's best and Texas's best. And so we put a lot of pride in getting our lineup and getting our best kids here. It takes a lot of work behind the scenes between the coaches that are coaches of the year. They kind of get the freedom to make the decisions on who they want on the lineup, and then we start reaching out to kids and parents and coaches, making sure everybody's on board. It is an exhibition, so we're trying to get the best kids on, and we use the college weights, trying to showcase senior and juniors mostly. Sometimes we get some sophomores and sprinkled in there that were accomplished as freshmen. But we put a lot of pride in it, and we really want to get the best guys and girls into the lineup, and we want to make sure that we're showing our pride as a state and how much Texas has come and how far it's come and how much it's grown in the last decade or two. There's a ton of great wrestling minds down here, and they all want Texas wrestling to be good, from the youth all the way up to the high school level and beyond now with Tarleton coming.
Oh, so your lineup, you had state champions about almost every weight class, or kids were in the state championship matches?
We had runner-ups and state champs, at least the state placer in every lineup, in every spot in the lineup. Kids like Grayson Carpenter came out multiple times now. Jaden Johnson's been on the team multiple times. He was on it as a sophomore, then he was on it again now as a senior. Titus Howell was a state champ his sophomore year. Now he came out as a senior on the team and wrestled phenomenal. Shane Trotter coming up from Houston and Katie doing a phenomenal job as a state placer. Just got second at preseason nationals. On the girls' side, we have Hayden Stein, state champ. Noah Kovac, sophomore here from Azle, that was a state runner-up last year.
Akila was a two-time runner-up.
Akila's a two-time runner-up. Alexa Rodriguez from Dallas Hillcrest. We're going far and wide from the state. We don't want to be inclusive. Maddie Pena from Lubbock, Zoe Bennett from Lubbock, bringing everybody in. We've had kids from El Paso the last couple of years. Gavin Ramos wrestled for us. We've had kids from the Valley. We've had kids from Houston. We've had kids from every corner of the state, and geographically, you can see how challenging that is to get that lineup together and get everybody to buy in. But once they all get here and the weigh-ins are over and the pictures are done and the event is just ready to go and do what it does, it always goes off without a bang, and that's attributed to a ton of people that help behind the scenes. Jeff Rayon was a big help this year. Obviously the coaches that are involved, Joe Hathaway, everybody that just kind of pitches in. That's part of the Texas High School Wrestling Coaches Association, regional reps, and everybody. They're all willing to help grow Texas, and we want to come out here and put on a show, and that's what we've done. We've won the last 4 in a row now, so we want Oklahoma to feel the same. We want them to send their best lineup as well, and we're not trying to come out here and just win and do that. We want to showcase the talent that is Oklahoma and Texas and have a good time doing it.
This last question for you: how excited are you for the season? This kind of match is kind of.
Yeah, this kind of is a great kickoff to the season. It was fun to watch these girls compete and these boys come out and scrap and see how great we've come even over the summer. How great kids have gotten over just the summer wrestling and putting in work, and seeing how kids have improved from last year's state tournament to today. One kid I thought that came out and wrestled really, really well. 2 kids was Don Wilson from Rockwall and Nick Zamora came out. Both of them looked phenomenal. Just out there putting on a show, having fun while they were doing it. And
Nick was kind of like a cat in the mouse.
Yeah, running up the score and having fun doing it. And so regardless of who was put on the mat from the other side, it just shows those kids are getting better. Those kids are putting in a lot of work. And to come out here and put on the TX and represent Texas is a big thing for them, to kick off their season and get rolling into what's coming up, in November, December, January, February.